Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. We're live. Yes. Big up each and every one tonight. That's joined us on the Let's Talk Radio and Podcast Show. Big up yourself. And guess what? It's New Year's Eve, man. So look, take this time to count your blessings because you made it through. Almost. Take this time to count your blessings. There's a lot of people that didn't make it to the new year. So trust me, if you're here live and kicking and you might not be in the best of health or things might not be going the way you want it to be. But the fact that you're here is a blessing alone. So listen, big up. Big up, man. Big up. I'm happy to be here. Big up to all our early viewers. Hold tight, Tonya. Big up yourself. Happy New Year to you. Hold tight, Sassoon, Blackwood. All my VI massive. Big up yourself. Large up in the place. Yeah, man. As you can see, I'm smiling because I just feel blessed. To be here, to make it this far is a blessing. And we tend to forget. Or not even forget to count our blessings, man, because there's a lot of people that didn't make it. A lot of people didn't make it to see this far. So remember to count your blessings and RIP to all the people and the families that lost a loved one or someone close to them, man. Listen, hopefully 2024 brings nothing but joy, happiness, and peace to your lives. Yeah, man, just keep going. Keep going. Don't quit. You know what I mean? So remember, every day you wake up is a new opportunity to do new things, to be a better person. Create your world. So yes, man, big up to each and everyone locked on right now. All tight, all my viewers, all tight, my VI massive. Hey, listen, where are you viewing from? Where are you watching from? Just show me a flag, show me a signal. Just say where you're from and let me big you up in the chats, man. All tight, Ashley, big up, bless up. Yeah, man, enough gratitude. The divine supreme being on the universe. You don't know, Ashley, trust me. It's about giving thanks, man. I am happy. I am blessed to be here. And I'll continue to say that. And I won't stress it. And going into the new year, I'm going to try and look at the glass half empty. The shame. The glass half full rather than half empty. You have to look at everything from a positive view. You have to do that. I mean, something goes wrong, look at the positive in it. There's positive in everything. Believe that. Trust me. And just to make it going into 2024 is a blessing alone. So don't forget to count your blessings, man. It's good for the health, man. It's definitely good for the health. And tonight on Let's Talk Radio Show, we're going to be talking about ghetto or classy. Yeah. Big up on my London massive old type Marcia. Yes, man, I see you there. Long time virgin from school. You know, we go way back. Hey, it must be like Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I know it's after midnight in the UK. So big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Old type my London massive. Old type my school peeps. Everyone I went to school with that joined us. Big up. Appreciate you joining. It's always good to have everyone locked in. Old type my crew locked in. Tonya from Florida. The sunshine state where it's not too sunny right now, but the sun's out, but it's cold. Reminds me a bit of the UK. Old type Apple Jones, yes, a positive mindset. Definitely. And you're joined and you're locked in to the Let's Talk Radio and Podcast Show each and every Wednesday and Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Atlantic Time. And I should stress that in the UK, it will be 1 a.m. So I don't know your schedule, what you got going on. But if you can join us 1 a.m. every Wednesday and Sunday in the UK, we would love to have you. And it means a lot that you've joined us, okay? So when I get into this, man, look at the topic. It says ghetto or classy or both. Because sometimes, don't lie, guys and men, do not lie. For the majority of people that I've spoken to, they've said they want a good, stable guy and whatnot, but they want a little bit of roughness or, I don't want to use the word ghetto, but hood in them. Do you guys agree? That's what the ladies them saying, you know, and the man them saying they want a good, spicy, clean, intelligent woman, but they got to be a little bit on the fun side of things. But there's a difference between fun, ghetto, and class, you know. Big up the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. I'm trying to remember who that is. 100%, 110% both. So you want classy and ghetto? Nah. And I'm sorry. Remember, we're here not to judge. We're not here not to say who's right, who's wrong. But ghetto, classy do not go. It's not right. It's not fair. Remember, you're raising children. How do you want them to perceive or look at that person? I mean, being ghetto and classy is a little bit being fake. It's like, it's one or the other, man. And don't mistake being ghetto or hood for being less masculine. Maybe you're looking for a classy, masculine guy. And what is it about the ghetto-ness or the hoodness or the roughness that you like in a guy? Or do you even want a rough guy but classy? You know what, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what's your preference when it comes to that significant other. When you're interested in someone, what attracts you to them? All right, so we've got Apple Jones inside the place, and she's saying balance. Explain. Marcia's 110% both. I disagree, but you can explain yourself. Okay, then. You see what I'm saying? Ashley, she kind of hit the nail on the head for me. I don't. She desires divine masculine male. Give me an example of a divine masculine male. Just so we got understanding of everybody, what they like or what they expect. And yeah, so yeah, just hit me up. Let me know. Throw it out there in the chat. Long haul. Okay, yeah, because I mean, come on now, we're all grown people. Like, do you really want a hood? Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking there's someone for everyone, but what is ghetto, first of all? What is rough and what is masculine? And I've heard most women say, I don't want to mix the words up. There's masculine, there's ghetto, there's hood. Try and describe each one to me. I think we get mixed up, or we're getting confused with the words like masculinity, ghetto, hood. I mean, there can be a classy masculine man. I don't know about classy hood, classy ghetto. You might be able to describe it better than me, but for me, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm getting some crazy feedback, so I had to just check it out so you guys ain't hearing the same. Tonya says she disagrees. I have to look into the long haul. A man with class, with masculine energy, a person I will respect. Like I said, there's no wrong or there's no right. You know what I mean? Each to their own. Okay. Because from my experience, do you know what's so crazy, you know? Some classy guys get misjudged for being soft. And you gotta be careful, because some people, the real hood guys or ghetto guys, don't act hood or ghetto. And I want to take ghetto, because ghetto is different to hood. But a real man, right, will protect his beliefs, protect what he believes in, protect what he owns, protect who he loves and what he loves. I think that falls under being masculine. And I think that's what women really want. Someone that's going to protect. Someone's going to correct, not no pushover guy. And as far as men, I found when I spoke to most guys, including myself, we just want someone peaceful. We just want someone peaceful. Men want peace. Men and women both want happiness. But for the mature, older guys, they want a woman that's filled with peace. But remember, guys, you have to be peaceful to get peace as well. So it's not a one-way street out here. But as far as the women, they want a little bit of, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. But don't get twisted. Some of these classy guys have got that that rough edge, but it only comes out when it needs to come out. And that's what you call discipline. Discipline. Not every second popping off at the mouth, cussing and running your mouth. When it needs to come out, it will come out. But at the same time, he keeps things professional, keeps things clean, gets straight to the point, still can make you laugh, smile, and he can adjust to his environment. Meaning, if he was to go somewhere that might be classed as a little hood, you'll still feel protected while he's being classy. I remember getting old, like, do you really want someone that's going to be aggressive and acting a part for the rest of your life? At some point, you want to chill out and have peace, I think. I'm going to read some comments here. And this is from Ashley. Amel will first mirror me. He will have respect for himself, guard his seed, have balance of both. His masculine and feminine traits already have his cup filled. You can't judge a book by its cover, but that's the thing, you know. People always judge people by its cover. For me, I'm very calm, I'm very cool, I'm very collective. I'm not no hood man, I'm not no gangster. But a few would know, don't get twisted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. But don't get twisted. Certain people know. I don't have to be dealing with certain things or be that guy up front to be, you know what I'm saying? If you get where I'm coming from. But just don't get twisted. Do you know what I'm saying? There's people for that job. I don't have to do it. I prefer to see myself as a cool guy, respectful guy, someone that's a real model, not a role model. I'm not playing no roles out here. A real model to my kids and youngers around me, and just deal with everyone with respect. Work hard, enjoy what I do and all that I've done, all that I've worked hard for, and keep it moving. We're not going to be here for long. Most of us are gone past middle age, believe it or not. Middle age isn't 50. People's living to around 70, 80. So let's say, if you're lucky, 40s middle age, we're right there. He wants to be running around acting bad when they're 50 and 60. That's long. Money on that. Sorry, I got some black cake here, all the way from the VI, St. Croix. Sorry, I'm going to take a bite right now, guys. It tastes good. Who's had this before? Rum cake. And guys, in the comments, I don't mind all the comments, but keep them somewhat short, like maybe a sentence or two, or break them up so I can quickly scan through them. Any guys inside tonight? Give me your view and how you see things. Gentlemen, let me see how you see things. And what's your preference when it comes to a woman? For me, peaceful, God-fearing, funny, kind, caring, non-confusion, honest, of course, and someone that can see my vision when I show you what I'm about. Non-judgmental, and that's all around. I don't like people that judge people, look at someone and have something negative just by looking at them, or judging them based on their past. Everyone's had a past, remember that. We all have, including myself. But yesterday's me isn't today's me, if you get what I'm saying. So stop judging people. Most people that's been through life and experienced life, they turn out to be the best people, whether they had the worst past ever. When they get themselves together, they're the best person you can find. So don't judge people by their past, please. I'm not saying don't hear it out, but don't judge them by it. But definitely acknowledge it, and you make that decision. You know what, Ashley? I heard that earlier. You attract. Let me see what you said. Where we are. You attract what you are. Do you know what? I said that. And it got into a big debate. Some people saying you don't attract what you are. And some people saying you do. But I kind of think a guy said, I think I was watching another podcast and he kept it 100. He said, look here, right? And Women, don't get twisted, but if you're going out there dressed a certain type of way, you're gonna attract all types of people physically. You're gonna attract a lot of people physically. You're gonna attract classy, you're gonna attract hood, you're gonna attract gangsters, you're gonna attract nerds, you're gonna attract everything. Like, certain people's gonna look at you, the physical, because of how you're portraying yourself. So don't expect, to get into a long-term something, or if someone approaches you based on the way you're dressed or how you're acting, don't expect it to start off or develop into something, or don't expect their intentions like, rah, this woman's classy, I want to make her my wife. Same with the guys. If you're out there, wilding out, cursing, swearing, and you're out there popping champagne, whatever, you are gonna attract some women like that, definitely. But the difference is with women definitely know what they want. Women, for the most part, it's not the outward, especially mature women, it's the inner. They might like that, but they would want to get to know you. Mature women, again, I said, mature grown women, they would want to get to know you before going deeper to the next level. They might play around with you and dabble here and there, but when what they see is what they see, but they definitely want to get to know you. And men, sorry to say, it's visual. If a man wants to play and you're carrying that the way, you look like a playground, they're gonna play with you. So again, if you're looking for a classy dude or someone that's, you have to walk out there a certain way. Not judging. Remember that, I'm not judging, but I think we all want to settle down and be chilled, or maybe not, but we know what we want at the end of the day. The way you portray yourself definitely plays a big role as far as who you're going to attract. But for the most part, get to know that person. Get to know them. Do not judge. Character is everything, says Tonya. Okay, yes. The Muffin Man, thank you. So we got a guy inside. Thank you. And the Muffin Man says, peaceful, supportive, puts me first no matter what. And you see that thing about put me first? Yes, but don't be possessive. That's crazy. Because possessiveness becomes toxic. But definitely we want someone to put them first no matter what. So you hear that? So that's from a gentleman right there. Men, like I said, we want peace. I'll add happiness, but I guess that comes with peace, support, and to be put first. Big up Smurf that's just joined us. Hold tight. Big up yourself. So yeah, that's basically, we don't need to make life any harder. We got to make these decisions going into 2024. Don't forget, it's natural for people just to see you and make a judgment. I can't say they're wrong. I can't say they're right. It is natural. How you portray yourself is going to attract a certain crowd. And you know what's so funny? A lot of classy, elegant women are single. Do you know that? And why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I can give you a reason why that is. Men are intimidated by them. Men be intimidated by that image. They do. But when you talk to, I've spoken to people from all different types of pathways, different walks of life. They're human just like you. They're funny just like you. But they've decided not to drop the bar and keep that standard and just keep it classy. Yeah, if you're a classy dude, and you see a woman that looks classy, don't feel no way to talk to them. They'll probably talk to you more than someone that acting up or, got that attitude or acting some type of way in the club. Speak to them and women too. You know what's so funny? Listen, Marcia knows where we come from. We come from the hood. We do. She's right here. You can ask her anything. We come from the realest hood in the UK. And people think, oh, UK, no, the Buckingham Palace and the Queen. It's not that. It's not. But not because of where you come from means that's going to be your future. When I moved away to the US and I started to establish myself, it was later on when I got to know people from over in the VI. A lot of people stood away and kept back because they thought I was a guy that only speaks to a certain crowd or audience. I might shun them away because of the way I portray myself or how professional I portray not portray because it's real, how professional I be, how chilled I am from looking, you know what I mean? I keep myself to myself, drives a certain car, they just think, nah, he wouldn't talk to me. And then they got to know me and say, rah, I would never have thought you was this down to earth, this cool, this collective, this funny, because of the way you portray yourself. You're a businessman, you deal with your kids, and you just seem like you ain't got no time for no one other than people that's on that level, when it's quite the opposite. I got time for everyone that's real. So guess what? Do not judge a book by its cover. And the worst you can get, ladies and gentlemen, is no. That's the worst case scenario. If you're interested in someone or had your eye on someone, why not? The worst is no. Yep, Marcy, you don't know we're from Hackney. They don't know what Hackney is. So ain't even no point. You have to describe the hood. You can't tell them, oh yeah, you're from Hackney. You can't. But everyone that's come from rough beginnings turn out to be awesome people. Real talk. Turn out to be genuine and real people. So going into 2024, what's some of you guys like goals, man? What's your goals? Like, what do you have planned? Like, God's willing, you make it through. What's some of the stuff you want to accomplish for 2024? And Smurf is agreeing. Thank you. Tonya also, she's agreeing. And let's read Marcia's comment. For example, with me, I want to attract a kind, nice, loving, thoughtful man. But sometimes you don't always attract what you want. How do you portray yourself, Marcia, as well? You have to look at yourself. I have to look at myself when I'm dealing with certain things and situations. How do you portray yourself? Don't get twisted. You can get whatever you want. But at the same time, you have a role to play as well. And how you portray yourself somewhat determines what you're going to get. It does. It determines what you're going to get, or what your possibilities or your options. So it's how you portray yourself also. So if you portray yourself a certain way, you're going to attract that first off. Until they get to know you. You might happen to be lucky and be out with friends, and there's guys that's genuine and nice among the hood guys, and the way you speak, that's how they get to know you. But a lot of time we judge people based on image and a book by its cover, when we shouldn't. But at the same time, we play a role in that, and it's just real like that. Don't expect to be your pants sag down. You know, you're wearing shades at night, your face is screwed up, your hair's not done, and a woman suited down or a bank manager is going to approach you and is like, hey, what's up? You might get some, you know, after you've opened your mouth. But image means a lot. And same with women. You're going to get approached regardless, because women get approached. But the type of men that's going to approach you, that's the difference right there. And Tonya says, yes, from experience, they're intimidated because most women have themselves together. Nope. Most women don't. It's a 50-50. Some do, some don't. So yes, I can't say most do. I can't say most don't. I think it's more 50-50. Some have themselves together and some don't. How's your self-confidence? Confidence means a lot. It does a lot. It determines a lot. Trust me on that one as well. Thank you, Ashley, for that. Some of the things that Tonya said, she's going to invest more in herself and focus more on her purpose. Yes, we need to hear from the guys. The Muffin Man says, seems like many women are attracted to the type of man they don't need, and the man that they do need in their friend zone. That's true, you know. That's true. Do you know what? That's a very good point. I've seen that, what's that all about though? I mean, I've been told as well, it's time, like I've been told it's good to go for someone out of your usual comfort zone. Like, for it to last. But at the same time, you want someone that you're gonna connect with. Like, it's very funny. It's tricky, man. It's tricky when it comes to dealing or checking something. It's very tricky because there's genuine people that will love and treat you good, but you just don't connect with them. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. It's crazy. Imagine there's guys, there's women that you're attracted to, but it don't last because I guess the attraction isn't always right. Like I read something, not everything you chase is supposed to be caught. So it all boils down to your inner beauty is what counts to be at the end of the day. Not just how you look, the inner beauty. So I can sound a bit like I'm contradicting myself because someone that's dressed a bit on the rougher side, could they be that guy or that woman with the most inner beauty, like the perfect one for you? Like, can someone with the image that doesn't align with yours have the most amazing heart once you get to know them? I don't know. You tell me. Have you experienced anything like that? Yeah, man, it's true. You know that I was like, wow, like women that's got their stuff together and guys as well, and they end up with someone that's just not good for them, straight up. Not to be, I mean, awesome women, awesome gentlemen, and they settle for, I don't know, what is that, self-esteem, confidence? I don't know. Could it be that it started off super physical and they got hooked that way? I really don't know. What do you guys say? What do you guys think? What do you guys feel? And once again, if you just joined, it's the Let's Talk Radio and Podcast show each and every Wednesday and Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic. And I'm going to throw in there 1 a.m. GMT for my London, UK massive over that side of the world. So 1 a.m. you can join us on those days as well. And look, we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers because I got some awesome trips to give away. No joke. People that know me knows I'm real when it comes to this. Aruba. Who wants to go to Aruba? Who wants to go to Hawaii? Accommodation taken care of. Have to get 1,000. So like, share, subscribe, so we can keep this moving. But yeah, what do you consider classy though? What's classy in your eyes though? Is it the way you dress, or is it the way you speak, or is it both? What's classy? Look at the way I'm dressed. Like, what would you consider this? How would you categorize this? I'm wearing, we call it a tracksuit, Puma tracksuit. What's this? You know what I mean? What do you consider this to be? And there's a lot, you know what? Don't knock anyone, because there's people that come from the gutter that ain't even dressing or don't look the part, but they are the part in terms of their accomplishments. So it's tricky, man. It's not like back in the day where you're suited and booted. A lot of these people are, look, just like me, just like you, and they're doing big things. They turn on when they need to turn on. So again, you can't judge a book by its cover. Ashley says classy is a mindset, then appearance. Mindset, then appearance. So how do you notice a classy guy out in the public, or a classy female out in the public? Because true, anyone can dress nice, because before you speak, you see. So how would you approach someone that's dressed rough? And I mean, not rough, but you know what I mean. Would you approach them? Are you non-judgment, or do you judge them based on how they look? Because it's tricky. You never know until you speak to them, right? Anyone can dress nice. True that. Classy is feminine, intelligent, conservative. What about a classy guy though? What's the whole image of a classy guy? What's that image? Remember, there's people can disguise themselves to portray themselves how they want you to see them. So it's tricky. It's very tricky. It can be very tricky. So for the longer comments, I'm gonna let you guys read them out because it's kind of for me to read through everything or skim through stuff is kind of difficult. There's a lot of comments in the comment box. Go ahead, you guys can read them. And Marcy says, to grow up in Hackney, that's where we're from, around people that didn't benefit me, I used to think I would turn out like them, but I'm so proud I'm different for me and my kids. Big up Shanice joining us. Big up Shell. Thank you for joining us, guys. Classy is someone who puts high standards on their behavior. High standards on their behavior. What about the way the image, the dress code? I don't think I'm classy. I wouldn't say that I'm a classy guy. Like, you know what I mean? There's days where I don't dress up, but I think I'm respectable. Well, I know I'm respectable, very respectable guy. See, it's different. It's very, because some classy looking people can be clowns, like annoying, can be narcissists. They can be, you know what I mean, think they're better than everyone else. So it's all about getting to know someone, man. Because I've met people where I've misjudged them just by looking at them or speaking vaguely with them, and then you get to know them. They've got the most beautiful heart ever. Then I've looked at someone that's elegant and, you know, doing their thing, and they seem to have their self together. They've turned out to be demons. Sorry, I had to laugh because a couple people came to mind. They've turned out to be demons. And I've met some, what you call hood chicks or ghetto chicks. Yes, they're still hood, but they got the most kindest of hearts. Would you wrong word. Would you take the time out to try and change someone that's hood or ghetto? Would you do that, ladies and gentlemen? Someone that you've taken a liking to, but they are rough, they're ghetto, they are hood. Would you go ahead and try and bring the best out of them and change them? Would you take your time out to do that? Or would you keep them in the friend zone? People get too comfortable settling for less that they miss their blessings. That's from Shanice. It's tricky, like you said. I have to have a conversation first, no matter how they dress. Correct, exactly. Yes, dress code and material likings as well. Dress code, yes, but someone could be she said material liking. So you're right there. Okay, material likings. But is it bad for someone to like nice stuff? I mean, when it becomes their idol or when they seem to all care about it too much, I think that's when it becomes a problem for sure. Definitely. For me, classy is within how you have very high standards and how you show them. The Muffin Man. A classy guy is kind, polite, mannerable, who can also provide and protect family. Oh, Muffin Man. Yeah, man. You hit the nail on the head. So you saying that, Mr. Muffin Man, I see myself in everything that you said. If you're kind, polite, mannerable. Do you guys agree? Is that a classy guy? So how about if they dress like this every day? Is that still classy? Right. And Ashley said she's not changing anyone. Oh yeah. In London, UK, it's the new year, man. So happy new year to each and everyone across the other side of the world. Big up yourself. All the best to you. Happy birthday, really. Well, it's somebody's birthday, but happy new year to you, Marcy. Big up yourself. Hold tight yourself, Marcia, man. Don't know. We have to be careful judging a book by its cover again. Yep. Yeah. As far as how you dress, it's about dressing appropriately for the right occasion. Well done, thank you. I need you to I need you to stay with us every week, Mr. Muffin Man. Seriously, I need you to stay with us every single week. I need that manpower. I need the help right there because you're actually opening my eyes to stuff as well. Simple things that I miss, you're bringing it to light. So I need you to be here every week, please. Look at what he just said. You dress for the occasion. He's absolutely right because you ain't going to a football soccer game in a suit. You're just not doing it. You understand? So for the occasion, so when you go into a sports game, you come out classy for the event. So your sports attire can be clean. It can be like, okay, that person takes care of themselves. That female takes care of themselves. Hit the nail on the head. Love it. Love it. On point. On point, definitely. Everyone's agreeing with you, man. Thank you for that comment there. So what about when you go into a jam? That's what they call it in the islands. What do you call it in the States? In the UK, we call it to a rave. I think it's equivalent to like a club where there's a DJ, where they're going to be playing dancehall music, R&B, rap, hip hop. What is the dress code for that occasion? Like, you know, you're going to have people that's dressed in the smallest of clothes, the tightest of clothes, no underwear, and you have people that's dressed sophisticated and nice. But they're all dressed for the occasion, right or wrong? Right or wrong? You cannot change someone that doesn't want to be changed. Accept people for who they are. Agreed. Perfect, Shan. Perfect. It's true, you know. But then when you say accept them for who they are, do you know what? Let me read that over again. You cannot change someone that doesn't want to be changed. Accept people for who they are. So basically, if they're a thief, you accept them for who they are. If they're a liar, you accept them. That doesn't mean you have to be taking things to another level with them. Just know that is what they are. Don't try and change them. Just understand and identify. This is who they are. This is what they're about. And you keep your boundary. Basically, that's what I'm getting from what you just said. I mean, there's someone for everyone as well. There is. So yeah, accept them for who they are. Do you have to accept? Do you have to accept them? I mean, once you get to know them, you just go put them in the right place. Like when I see put them in the right place, this is a associate, this is a friend, this is a good friend, this is my best friend. You just go put them where they belong at the end of the day. Only you can change you. Trust me, I got friends from all different walks of life. I got friends that's done crazy stuff. I got friends that's kind, cool, collective. And I've noticed that everyone has a nice side to them. Everyone does. My experience with her or him will never be the same experience, hardly, of her and that you've had with her or him. It's always going to be a different experience. As I said before, you could look at the same window and see things differently. Sometimes we got to check ourselves to see what we bring out in that person as well. Real talk. Real talk, real talk, real talk. So some of you guys, what's your New Year's resolutions, man? What's the plan for the new year, man? Do you have any Pisces inside? 'Cause I'm planning something big. I'm planning something big around March as well and in the summer. Do we have any Pisces inside the place? Show me a signal. What's your plans for the new year? Where are you guys planning on going? What you're planning on doing? Do we have any entrepreneurs? Are you looking to take your business to another level? What's the plan, man? I think life should be exciting at this time. And remember, if you're working hard and you're saving your money, it's all good saving, but just remember this. Tomorrow's not promised. You're definitely not going to the grave with your money. So enjoy it. The system's a big setup as well. You're going to get your retirement when you're in your 60s. What are you going to be like? How are you going to be functioning in your 60s in the next, maybe for some 30 years, some be 20 years, some be 10, 15 years? Enjoy life now. I've said this and I'm going to say on every show. You only die once. You don't live once, you die once. Okay? So while you're alive, live every day. Be smart, of course. I'm not saying go and splurge your money or whatever, but enjoy it. Definitely. Definitely enjoy it. You're retiring now. I want to be like you when I grow up. And I hope all your plans go how you want them to go. Ashley, big up. I hope your plans go exactly how you would like them to go. How is it going to change for you, Tonya, 2024? What's some of the big moves? You guys got to be confident in what you're doing. Don't let no one tell you no. Make sure you go for what it is you're going to do and just stick to it. Keep all the negativity away, far, 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 far away. And do what you got to do. You can do it. Every one of you can do it. Every one of you guys. Just got to stick to the game plan. I'm definitely looking forward to the new year. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So once again, if you just locked into Let's Talk Radio and Podcast Show each and every Wednesday, each and every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic time, and 1 a.m. GMT. That's over in Europe, the UK. Please like, share, subscribe. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome next year. I've got so much stuff in store, God's willing, for next year. And if you want to be a part of the show, just hit me up. Just hit me up. Hit me up. You're more than welcome. More than welcome, guys. Go for it. Work in silence, man. Do what you gotta do. I mean, we just starting, Ash. We just starting, man. Trust me. Try and look over some of our previous shows. And don't forget, we do have shows that's pre-recorded that we put out once a month. So this is just a live that we do every week, twice a week. But we do have shows in which we put out there on a monthly basis. We will be doing some street interviews as well. It should be fun and interesting too. Very fun and interesting. But yeah, man, it's all about positivity, guys. All about positivity and making the right choices as well. Remember, at the end of the day, the good thing about life, we do have the choice to make a decision. But just remember that your decision has a consequence. So choose wisely. Choose smart. Always choose smart. Because, like I said, every decision you make, it has a consequence. It could be good, it could be bad. But at the end of the day, the good thing is you have the choice. Trust me, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm going to be real. I think after today, my circle is going to shrink quite a lot because I really don't have time to waste in 2024. I mean, there's some strangers that I've just met that's treated me 10 times better and showed me more love than people that I've known for years. It's weird. It's really crazy. And Juanita, that was on a couple weeks ago, she said some people are supposed to be in your life just for a season. Not forever, just for a season. So I really believe that as well. And I'm doing some evaluation on certain things. And please don't be surprised. In 2024, I go ghost. It'll be for the good. It'll definitely be for the good. But yeah, it's been a challenging year, man. But it's been a year that I appreciate. I've learned so much this year. I've learned a lot. I've learned so much. So much. I've learned so much, to be honest. And I mean, even though the first half of the year, I'm talking from the beginning until mid-June, July, it was tough. But at the same time, it was an experience as well. An experience that I appreciate now looking back. because certain things I won't go back into, or certain things I won't do. And it's taught me, imagine my age, I've learned a lot of stuff in 6 months versus all my life. I've learned a lot in the last, I should say, yeah. It's crazy, but at the end of the day, I appreciate it, man. I always look at the glass half full rather than half empty. 100%. Know your worth. Before you date or see anyone, just remember, it has to add value to your life, not take it away. Some people's meant to be and some's not. You just have to accept it. If there's something someone's doing that you don't like and you tell them over and over again and they keep doing it, don't settle. They're not willing to change that for you. Keep it moving. I'm sorry to say it, but just do it. You're all human. You all deserve to be respected. You all deserve to get the best out of life or anything that you get into. You deserve it. So, like I said, don't feel no way to protect your happiness and your peace by walking away from something that can potentially become toxic. Don't wait for it to become toxic. If it's bringing you down, with respect, remove yourself from it. At the end of the day, you live with you. You got to deal with you 24 hours a day. That person has to deal with you as much as they want to deal with you. So, best thing, remove it. Stay by yourself, single. Enjoy the friends you have until you meet that person that's you feel you can work with. And you do have to compromise as well. You're not going to like everything about anyone. You can't, but there's some stuff you don't have to accept. Don't feel no way. Ashley says she's been ghost the whole of 2023. I think that's going to be me for 2024. I'm going to work hard on myself and the stuff that really mean the most to me. Definitely. Mr. Muffin. I'm going to call you that. Muffin, man. I'm going to call you that. Even though I know who you are now, I'm going to call you Muffin. Unless you want me to say your real name. For the new year, it's all about avoiding any kind of negativity. If you bring value to my life, then that's good. But if you are toxic or negative, then you're getting cut off straight up, 100%. And you see, the thing with me, Thank you. Far too kind. I don't mind giving chances, but when you do the repeat thing that I don't like, or the patterns that I see that ain't gonna benefit me or do good for me, you're getting cut. Before, I used to allow it. And guess what? In the end, it still didn't work out. So now I'm cutting it from early. I'm not doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 1 and 2. That's it. I'm sorry. It's got to go, man. If I tell you something, and I don't mean you're a bad person, it's just something that I don't want to deal with. It don't mean that I'm being selfish. It's just I got to protect me because I know my tolerance level. You know yours. So I'm not giving you when or how or where to cut someone, but just be smart about it. Definitely be smart about it. I'm not dealing. I'd rather have 1 or 2 people in my life than 20 people that's on the fence. Do you know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 real people than 20 people that's on the fence. For real. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you. I mean, if you consider someone to be your friend, a real friend, and if you're going through issues, it's okay to fall back, but don't cut your person that's really got your back off completely, 100%. Do not do it. Let them know you're going through stuff or whatever, and you'll be back. But to ghost someone completely without no explanation, it's a bad thing. And I mean zero communication. Today you're here, tomorrow you're gone, the day after, the rest of the few weeks. Nah, I ain't got time for that with people, If I'm calling your phone and I see you as a good friend and you're not answering for weeks, don't expect to hear back from me. Don't pick up your phone when you need something. If I text you and you read and you don't respond, don't expect to hear back from me. I'm being real. I'm being 100%. I don't have time to waste with people. You know what I mean? And if I do that to you, then it might just mean that, you know what, we ain't that. I could be busy, but I'll definitely come back and explain myself. I'm sorry or whatever. I've been dealing with stuff. But to ghost someone completely, I mean completely, if I do that, that means there's a problem with us that we need that space. You know, but I definitely will tell you the problem before I do that. Because everyone's human and deserves closure and deserves to know what they're doing wrong so that when they move forward, yeah, you wasn't for me as far as friendship, my woman, friend, whatever. But hopefully in your next relationship, you acknowledge what went wrong in your last. You might make some adjustments, you know what I mean, if needed. Right. See, Muffin, I'm just learning that to cut off people that ain't bringing that value. You know what I mean? I've lived for years and it's worked out great. And I see that. I see that definitely in you. Definitely. People respect you more if you give no chances. That shows how serious you are about taking your life to the next level. Let me ask you something. What's your zodiac, Roy? I'm sorry, Roy. What's your zodiac sign? Let me see. You sounding a bit like a Gem or a Leo. For the new year, it's about listening more, working harder on myself, getting more into prayer and being. Trust me, Shell, I know you personally. You're going to go far. You're going to do good. And I'll always look out for you because you looked out for me big time. And you're going to go far. You understand? You will go far. Don't get twisted, Shell. You use good people. 100% good people. Everyone has the right to put their boundaries and standards in place. Correct. When it comes to cutting someone off, it has to be value comparison. If you bring more value to my life than being a liability, when you are probably worth keeping as a friend. Yeah. As a friend. And I agree with you. Not because it didn't work out as a relationship or whatever. It's okay to be friends. Listen, you can be a better asset to that person just being friends. So I don't think you should end. Everything deserves to come to a complete stop, complete end. Some people just not work out relationship wise, but you can be friends. Nothing wrong with that. Right. And then sometimes, like with myself, I have to look and want, like, is there a reason why I'm being ignored or being cut off? You have to look at yourself sometimes. If it's something that's happening with a lot of people, then it could be you. But if it's just one or two people, yeah, don't take it on. Don't take it to heart. But if a lot of people's avoiding you or leaving you unread, it doesn't really, it happens. Do you know what? It's so weird. It hardly happens to me, but people that I didn't expect it to happen to it's happened to. And I've noticed that when things were going a certain way for them, or I brought certain stuff to the table, that's when they wanted my attention or wanted to talk to me, wanted to be my friend or laugh or joke with me. And then when the tables turn as far as, my circumstances change and it didn't benefit them, that's when you see the other side. It's crazy. But the best thing you can do is identify it and keep it moving. Simple. I'm looking forward to whatever God has in store for my 2024. A lot of times we make plans forgetting that not even 10 minutes from now is not promised. Done though. Oh, wow. Yeah, Shanice, I agree with you. Roy is a Cancer, man. Do you know what? I get along with Cancers the most, Out of all the zodiac signs, I've noticed that I get along with Cancers the most. For the most part, females. I don't know about guys, but I guess it's the same. So that's cool. You're Cancer. Yeah, Cancers. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with being single either. Nothing wrong with being single, guys. Nothing wrong with being single. Single and happy is the best feeling. Trust me, I've been there. There's nothing wrong. Because what's the point in being a miserable relationship just to say you're in a relationship? If you're single and you're happier that way, stay that way. And like I said in previous podcasts, everyone, you can give a trial period. There's nothing wrong with it. You can let people know that you're talking to or dating. Look, 2-3 months, let's see how it goes, and then we'll go from there and just stick to it, man. If you're gonna take it to the next level after that or continue to talk to them on that level, do it. But there's nothing wrong if you identify certain things that you know you can't deal with. Do you know what I'm saying? Then let go from early. Don't leave it drag on. I mean, I've spoke to people in the past, females in the past, and something that might be small to them, or even the way they've spoken to me, you know what I mean? Like certain things they've said to me, the tone, I was like, what? Nope, I'm gone. I can't deal with that. That's how you're talking to me at the beginning, then, oh no, it's going to get worse. It ain't going to get better if it's at the beginning. So yeah, just identify the thing then, man. Big up all the cancers. Yeah, man. Shan, cancer. Yeah, man, I've realized I really get along with cancers, man. So I'm not surprised that Roy, and that's Mr. Muffin, man. I'm not surprised that you're cancer. Shan, I'm not surprised. You're deleting your comment for what? You know what I'm saying? I get along with most signs, to be honest. I'm being honest. With most signs, I get along with. So, yeah. Deleted your comment to put a crab. And look here, right? I mean, it's all good asking Tonya. I'm going to read what Tonya said. In 22:4, anyone shows interest in me, I'm going to ask them what they expect from you. What's that going to do for you? Asking a question. Anyone can tell you it's actions that really count. So be careful what you ask. Sometimes when you're asking questions, you're giving them heads up on stuff. You know, let the actions do the talking. Don't be asking. Let them show you. Let them show you. Let them show you. You know what I mean? Their actions will come out. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you can let them know what you expect from them. That's either going to scare them or bring them closer. Don't ask them, because they're going to say everything that they think you're going to want to hear. There's no man that's going to tell you. If you say to a man, oh, what do you expect from me? What do you expect to come out of me? They're going to be like, yeah, I expect kindness, caring, love, you know, take our time, get to know each other. All the good stuff. You're going to hear it. They're not going to tell her, well, I expect you to kneel down when I tell you to kneel, I jump when I tell you to. They're not going to tell you that. And some of them, that's their intentions. So my best advice I can do is, look, even Mr. Muffin, that's a man of wisdom right there. The fact that he's got 75 on the end, you know what time it is, right? Back in the day, that's what we did when we were creating our emails and names. We put, oh yeah, so I know how old you are. I'm a mature grown man. Look what he's saying, exactly. Don't tell a man what you expect. He needs to show you through his actions. All right? And we're here to learn from each other, okay? Do not ask them questions. Talk to them, get to know, hear them. You've got 2 ears to listen, 1 mouth to talk. Actions definitely speak louder than words. All right? That's just my advice from UT. All will wear a mask. Everyone, it's so easy to wear a mask, but again, their actions, if there's consistency, you know what I mean? That's basically what and who they are. But anyone can give you talk the talk, but not everyone can walk the walk. Yep. Do you know what? Who just heard that? Man, I almost took cover, but it's fireworks. I thought someone was licking shots outside my house. Yeah, but we're coming to a close, so... Oh, mate, I need some soundproof in here, mate. Blup, 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 blup. No, don't worry, no, but I ain't, I don't think I'm being attacked, man. I'm not a bad person. I shouldn't be. But yeah. Definitely fireworks, man. So I'm going to take this time out to wish each and every one of you. Hey, brother. Yeah. Look, I'm going to go outside and listen and deal with these people, you know. I'm going to take this time out to wish each and every one of you a very, very happy new year. I wish every one of you nothing but the best. Happiness, peace, love for the new year. Okay? And I mean that. I want everyone to do good. We get into that age, I suspect we're getting on in life. Health is means a lot right now. Stay healthy, stay motivated, stay positive. Keep good people around you, and don't forget God in your life. Don't forget the source. Make sure you keep your focus where it's supposed to be. Don't forget to show love, guys. Don't forget to show kindness. And trust me, don't make life harder than what it's supposed to be. Don't do it. You know, life is very easy, but we tend to make it harder than what it's supposed to be. So I'm going to leave the comment box open. I'm going to try to be consistent. Be back here, God's willing, on Wednesday. 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic time, and 1 a.m. GMT. If there's a particular show or anything you would like to speak about, please go ahead and put it in the comment box. Going into a new year, we're going to go hard next year. Please like and share and subscribe. TikTok, same thing. The Let's Talk Radio and podcast show. Please, guys, go ahead and join us there. Also, Instagram, Let's Talk Radio and podcast. Yeah, we're all over the place, man. It's all love. We're trying to get to 2,000 because we will be, God's willing, once we're alive and kicking and we're healthy, we will be doing some flights away with you guys, with my viewers. All right, so stay blessed. Have a blessed new year. Treat everyone with respect, love, kindness. Big up Ashley, big up Tonya, big up Shanice, big up Shell, big up Roy, big up everyone that joined us. Appreciate you guys, man. And let's go into the new year. We'll go in there hard, man, and support each other. And, you know, just keep everything nice and positive, okay? Bless up. Peace. I'm signing out until next year, God's willing. Peace.